Here it is, 2.5k Silhouette. Said we get it. You can tell it's a 2.5 kilo, 2.5k Silhouette because it says CCT Silhouette 2500 on it. We'll have a closer look at that in a minute. The lamp house is from there to there, weighs 12.8 kilos. And we're outside and every piece of traffic that goes by we're going to pick up. What else can we do? There's not a lot. I don't know how much what the lens tube weighs. Best thing I do is take the top off the lens tube, pick the camera up, bring it on. Now here we are looking down into the inside of the lens tube. We're beginning to lose light. You can see the beam shaping shutters there. You can see 3 out of 4 of them, just. And they're in a rotatable gauge. It rotates a bit, it's better than nothing. We'll come around here slightly so that we can see the lenses. That's the rear lens, which I was surprised to find is a condenser set. And there's the front lens, and I still got a suspicion that was in the wrong way round. Adjustable from little handles down here. They're beautifully smooth. Seriously are beautifully smooth, those. Spring clip to retain the colour frame, which we don't have. And there it says CCT Silhouette 2500. It doesn't really have a roof on it, it just looks like that. Put that back on there for now. And we'll come around the back. There's a grab handle under there. I can't be bothered to move the mounting yoke out of the way. There's the ID plate. Ventilated. Not a lot else to say. I'm going to put the camera down again. And we'll flip it over and have a look inside. We're now looking up inside the lamp house. And we'll see if we can drop the lamp out. Actually quite difficult with one hand. And if we do this, what I find slightly interesting there, and there we are. I've got to hold this open. It seems to be auto closing. It never used to, but it does now. What I find interesting is that there's no safety interlock, so you can open this and change the lamp with it plugged in and the power connected to the lamp holder. It's a G22 lamp holder, I think. It's a bit worrying because, okay, taking the old lamp out if it's cold is fine. You put the new one in, there's power onto it. You suddenly got 2.5 kilowatt in your hand, probably with a plastic glove on, lit up. And that's instant heat. And there's about 17% efficiency light-wise, so that 2.5 kilowatt, you're going to have, there's the maths in my head, 83% of that is being turned into heat, which is going to be well over 2 kilowatt, and it's instant. Let's see if we can see anything else up there. We can see, there's this little thing that's supposed to be a faceted reflector, but it looks hammered. Yeah. That's about it. Silhouettes, and they were designed like this, is that the lens tubes are interchangeable. Now when I worked on them, this was quite new for me. The ones I used to work on were very heavily finned on the lamp house. They're a unique construction. These sides, these bits here, are an aluminium extrusion, which they use both for the Silhouette, in this case for the Silhouette 2K, and also for the Starlet for Ls and PCs. And they do a smaller one for the 1K, which is used on the Silhouettes, the Starlets and the PCs at 1K. And the lens tubes are interchangeable. This is, I think it's a 30-degree lens tube. It looks like a 30-degree lens tube, which is an odd thing to have on a 2.5 kilowatt lantern, because the maximum spread on this, I think, is about 58 degrees. It's really very wide, which is odd for a 2K, which you'd normally be using on a long throw. And I can't see how to get this lens tube off quickly. I can remember changing them in the works in about 2 minutes, I certainly couldn't do that with this one. You could get inside it with screwdrivers and all sorts of nonsense. It probably comes with having the rotatable gate, which is mounted to the lens tube, not to the lamp house. And it's also lockable, although it actually locks to the lamp house, which is a bit... oh well, yeah. What can I say about it? It's they're good lanterns. They are good lanterns. They're still available. The CCT seem reluctant to tell me the price. They've been about for years. When they first came out, they was first with the interchangeable lens tube, and you know, it saved us, some companies, a lot of money. Others it didn't. They also, I'm sure that some of them had the auto disconnect. Some of the older ones did, and this one doesn't seem to. If you can get them, they're good hard workhorses. They really are very well made for what they are. They were cheap as well. They're not now, nothing's cheap now, but they were cheaper than Strand, which was the only serious competitor when they came out. If you happen to want 4 2.5K sills with 30-degree lens tubes, I happen to know where there are 4 that for the right money would be for sale. And that's the people that loan this one. That's Show Bits at Bovey Tracy, and his link will be in the credits and in the description. Okay, that's enough excitement for one night. I need to go indoors.